These are Lois and Meg's worst moments together. Number 1. A shotgun wedding isn't Peter and Lois's ideal fairy tale ending for their daughter, but at least Meg is finally happy.
I want to be there for you, Meg. I love you. Will you marry me?
Yes!
Throughout the wedding preparations, Lois, like any mother, questions Meg on whether she's thought all her options through.
I'm not saying an abortion per se, but maybe you just drink and smoke a lot.
What?
Just don't stop doing it and then chicken out halfway through the pregnancy, because then you'll wind up with Chris.
After finding out the pregnancy test was a false negative, Lois advises Meg to tell Michael the truth. It's far better advice than last time around, but Lois still can't bring herself to say the 3 words anyone would want to hear.
If he cares about you, he'll understand.
I'll try. Thanks, Mom. I love you.
You too, honey.
Number 2. When Meg gets mistaken for a dude while asking out the hottest guy in school, Lois makes a great start in consoling her daughter.
Don't let those awful kids at school make you feel bad about yourself. I tell you what, tomorrow you and I are gonna go out and get you some brand new outfits.
The brief, fleeting moment of good parenting is quickly ruined as Lois fails to reassure Meg when she shares her insecurities.
Face it, Mom. No matter what I wear, I look ugly.
Oh, Meg, you're being... Let's try down here.
But it appears to finally be Meg's lucky day when Trisha Takanawa shows up in the mall doing a news segment where she offers someone a free makeover.
Over here! My daughter needs a makeover like there's no freaking tomorrow.
You could have handled that with a little more compassion, Lois. Number 3. The most recent winner of the Snapple contest, Lois surprisingly uses her winnings and invites Meg on a vacation.
Excuse me. My son and I couldn't help but notice you ordered all your food in hollowed-out fruit. You must be very rich.
Oh, thanks for noticing.
So what are your names?
You can call us the Snapple Babes.
Flaunting their temporary wealth turns out to be a huge mistake, as the father-son duo later kidnap them, mistaking them for someone else.
We know you're the Snapple family.
No, this is a big misunderstanding. We just won a Snapple contest and spent all the money.
In one of her finer parenting moments, Lois epically escapes from her handcuffs and frees Meg, heroically saving them from their captors.
Never mess with a mom.
Number 4. It's seemingly just another average day for Peter and Lois until Meg catches them off guard with some requests.
I decided I want a big party this year with all my friends. And maybe a band? Is that cool?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Unsure what the party is for, Chris has to tell his parents it's Meg's birthday. Not only do Peter and Lois forget that fact, but they also forget a huge detail.
Hey, Lois, I'm ordering a birthday cake, and the guy wants to know how old Meg is. I didn't know what to tell him.
You're asking me?
Yeah, how old is Meg?
I don't know.
Well, my God, Lois, I thought you were the one keeping track of that.
To be fair to Lois, if it wasn't for Facebook, most of us would forget some people's birthdays. The age thing is a different story.
Oh, you stupid son of a You don't even know how old I am!
Meg, that kind of language is not appropriate for a girl your age. Or is it?
Number 5. Connie has never made high school easy for Meg, and it's no different when she excludes the Griffin daughter from a party that's happening in her own house.
You're not invited, Meg.
What? But it's at my house.
Connie, let me handle this. I'm sorry, Meg. You can't come.
With the party raging downstairs, Lois tries her best to comfort her inconsolable daughter.
Oh, Meg, sweetheart, why don't you just go downstairs and join the party?
I wasn't invited. I hate Chris. He's such a
Lois quickly gets fed up with Meg's crying, and to make matters worse, she offers her a book from a poet who committed suicide, and hints the same outcome to Meg.
I've been at this for 45 minutes. I don't know what else I can say. Here's a Sylvia Plath book and a bottle of Ambien. I'm gonna look the other way, and whatever happens, happens.
Number 6. When the Griffins all trade places for the week to see who has it easiest, Lois expects Meg to fail miserably at taking the role of the mom in the family.
She has no idea how hard it is to cook.
Yeah, I bet she comes out with just like a poop on a plate, right?
Poop on a plate would be good because at least there'd be traces of my food still in there.
As it turns out, Meg completely outdoes herself, presenting a table of restaurant-level food.
Seared ají tostadas, grilled asparagus, couscous, and for dessert, molten chocolate lava cake.
When Lois questions how she had time to produce all the food, Meg rips into her mom about how easy she has it.
What do you mean all day? What about all the housework?
I did it in like an hour. I don't understand why you're such a freaking martyr all the time. It's a house. It's a finite area. I'm not cleaning a town.
Number 7. Despite being a married woman, Lois can't help but flirt with the new buff handyman.
I heard you had a hole that needed to be filled.
Yes. Is that a big job?
Nothing my cock can't handle.
Like mother, like daughter, Meg also can't resist the charms of the handyman and does her best to grab his attention.
What the hell are you doing?
Showing Jamie I have the sexiest and longest legs in this house.
Oh, this is Mama's show, Meg.
What are you talking about? You've got Dad.
Meg makes an excellent point, but that still doesn't deter Lois, who battles it out in a game of sabotage.
Hey, there's the birthday girl.
What? What are you talking about?
Hi, I'm with Kasabian Sheep Shearing. I'm here to shave Meg's back.
Number 8. Chris's new school is so costly that the family all takes second jobs to contribute to the tuition.
And I got a job following fat people around with a tuba.
Stop it!
Meg and Lois's new job is slightly more conventional than Stewie's. Granted, it's a weird job for a mother and daughter to do it together.
Meg and I have been working nights.
I'll take the one on the right.
The cutaway gag shows that Meg might not be having the most success in this job, as she's unwanted when standing next to Lois.
Well, once again, Meg, I'll be back in an hour.
Number 9. It's a welcome surprise when Meg announces that she's finally landed a steady relationship after years of failed ones.
Mom, Dad, is it okay if I invite my new boyfriend over for dinner tonight?
Yeah, what?
Yes, I share your mother's skepticism.
Lois's doubt in Meg's statement is one thing, but actively seducing your daughter's boyfriend is taking things too far.
Mom, I forgot my keys. Do you know where?
After such a horrible betrayal, Lois still can't even give her daughter a decent apology.
You stole him from me? Are you kidding? You couldn't steal him from me.
Well, I do know a few things, Meg, and clearly if I wanted him, I could have him.
Talk about rubbing salt in the wound. Number 10. With Lois being a less than perfect mother to Meg over the years, it was great to see Meg finally call out her mom on the years of bullying and abuse.
With all the irresponsible, reckless, idiotic behavior in your past, that somehow you have the nerve, the arrogance to consistently and ruthlessly point out my shortcomings.
After a few more minutes of tearing down her mom, Meg finally breaks through to Lois.
You're right. You're right. I'm a terrible mother. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Meg.
It's all too good to be true, as Meg realizes she has to apologize and be the punching bag of the family. If not, they all break down and fail to function.
Oh, so this was all about you. It wasn't about us.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. You see, I thought it was weird that I was a bad dad.
Meg, how could you put us all through that?